the ground. This is James Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Slot receiver, headed right. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now Allen on first down. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground for the first time, this is Khalil Herbert. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action for Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
On 1, ready?
Got to get it to the 30.
11
Here comes third down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 1, ready?
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Gun. Back.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Look out.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time,
he bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's 1st and 10.
12. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Christian Benford.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On 1st down, it's Allen. He fumbled the football. The Bengals have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
11.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the ground is Herbert. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
This one caught at the 4. Nice run here on 2nd down, inside the 5, with more options now available for 3rd and goal.
11 MT, Tate, it's just set.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Cincinnati. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick, Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Johnson now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Half 10. Yep.
Throwing is Allen. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a second down. Here's Allen to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Gesicki, the man in motion. On first down, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So they failed to connect on another throw, and it's really been the story for both of these teams throughout this ballgame. I mean, neither offense can get anything going, and when you look at the scoreboard, it certainly reflects that.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And third down coming up. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
On one, ready?
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here.
Here we go.
Quickly in his third and 10. They send him right out of the slot. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll find Chase. That's complete. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. 11.
Throwing is Burrow. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
12. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to throw, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
That one finds Chase. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Gesicki, the man in motion. Here's Herbert. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
11.
They send a receiver in motion left. Second down. Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And now third and goal coming up.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Higgins sent in motion. Throwing here on third and goal. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On is McPherson for the extra point. And this is no good. He missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And he will score. Game on. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Get set. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11 MT, Tate. 11
On first and 10, Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
A gain of 11 on that one, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
Gun. Dad.
They go play action for Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
is 1st and 10.
What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards. Here is 1st and goal. In motion, Shakir. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
And that's going to be incomplete. They took the shot, but it doesn't pan out. They'll remain down by 1 here in the 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm fine. Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read.
Here we go.
Ball's accurate, ball's on time.
11 MT.
Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Stop. Stop.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man is the tight end, Sample. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, he coughs up the football. And the defense has it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Taken in by Shakir. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Cook. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and